our favourite restaurant.
Good. Those potatoes look lovely.
I say, Dad, can you put these tatties somewhere?
They're big, are they?
I can't go, Dad.
Get inside. That's right. Yeah. Do it slowly, don't do it, rapidly. Try and pick him up as he comes out of that entrance. Right, get it on the line. You're going to miss him.
Okay.
Got it? I've
Yeah.
zoomed it, you see. Now, get in, Ewan. Stay in that side, Simon. Don't finish on him, go beyond to the left, and then when it stops, you see, if you get, that's right, finish it there. Simon, get in, boy. Come on, we've got right in here, because you've got fast cars coming down there. Okay, that'll do. Now move away slowly. That's right. So you don't finish up on a purse. Got off. Right.
The button. That green button.
What?
Button on. Did you get that? No. Big apple.
Oh, you got a peach apple. The other day, Mum came home with half a melon and 2 peaches, just one each for her and I. And the children said, can we?
The problem is the tendency to look away from it.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Bernie's got his car.
Yeah, Robert. I'll have to show you how it works. It's not easy to show when we're outside. When we've got a bit more leisure time to do it. Find somewhere to put these bins. It's probably not. And when you find it, empty that and bring it back. That's why we've got some. With it. Yeah. She's just behind you. Any more rubbish on the top there? The car itself.
Anything. Not too fast, like Dad said. Slow.
Now turn it off. Have you turned it off?
Yeah.
Now look, you did exactly what I said not. You were on time and you went like that. It's no good at all like that. I've told you, you've got to go gradually around. And don't finish on a person. Concentrate on the person and then get off it.
Okay.
And then.
Right.
And if you do it like that, you won't want to get.
Hello.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah.
Good.
Isn't it making it all funny? Yeah, we won't get it.
If you're moving it back, you're still there.
Okay.
Charles, give me the ring. Everything's on. They were. You can see the other bridge, which was formerly the only way of getting across by road to Anglesey. Unfortunately, the railway underneath is not working today because they're all on strike. We'll stop by the station for it, okay, so they can pick that up.
And the only people you can do it later if you want.
Yeah.
This is Linda, Ruth. Hello. Hello.
Dad, don't go.
Don't go.
I got the video. You. Hey Dad, look at this! Dad!
What?
Have a look at this! Look, I'm recording while it's on the TV.
Oh yeah, put Anne.
And...
Anne! Hello. Do it to Anne. What? on TV.
She's up.
Me.
Come on, come on.
Take a picture of the telly. Take a picture of the telly.
How did you know? How did you find out you could do that? 'Cause in fact, put it on her head. Have you seen yourself on your head?
Stop just looking at me like that.
He knows the colour of the and he's pull over, you know. He's also got that.
They're called zoots.
Right.
Have you heard of them? Zoots.
No, I've seen the canvassy material, isn't it?
What?
The canvassy.
What is?
The trousers.
Well, no, they're. I'm Moorish shell used to be that.
Have you had grandfather shirts? They got to Holyhead, yeah. Grandfather shirts.
Been around.
They've been gone,
And
gone.
They're probably on the second way around now.
All the
Ewan's drink.
What about grandmother shirts?
No such thing.
I've never had a grandmother, I wouldn't know. I'm not a
Never had a grandmother.
No, he cried. I think he's drink coffee.
Well, our ones will have it, and I'll think it.
It's the dustbin. We'll have to think of the
You were named our dustbin, weren't you?
And stop cackling.
Much easier to get across.
Now I am from the TV, Dad. Oh, you stop just looking at.
What?
Just look at the camera.
Okay, well, what do you want me to say? I mean, after all, I'm only here for the beer, as it were, they say.
That wasn't funny, Dad.
That wasn't funny. I didn't understand it not to be funny. I assumed that it would be funny, and therefore made the comment in the full and earnest hope that that would be so.
Excuse me. Water. And what's the system? Is there any system or just?
Oh, yeah, there's an emergency.
Nah, there is no system. Oh, that's pretty good, this. Ah, no food on the table. Everybody's gone. Oh dear. Rather interesting, this.
Just about, I think.
Ah, here comes someone. Cleaning up the table. As you can see, that rusted up car there, which is going to be taken to the scrapyard. This is our car. Now it's Anne's car. See the old barn here. Stored a lot of stuff, and it's a urine. My God, a deep.
Whoa, whoa, Julie. What do you mean, Sharon? Oh, you are recording.
There's the field over there.
And now he's going to play this new game, Rockhead to that.
You can see the house here. Cottage on the Isle of Anglesey. Back over there, the fields. And the road which leads up. You again.
Somebody at the whiskey.
Are you coming out to Holyhead with us?
When?
Now?
Yeah, okay then. Oi.
Well, here's an end.
Here's an end.
A species only
This is an end. You only find this up in the Isle of Anglesey. It flourishes in the wind and the rain.
And in rusty old cars.
Of this old island.
And this is another urine. Oh my God. The thing's gone all funny.
Don't do that all over Anne.
Where she's been.
Telling me.
Like you.
You don't know where urine's been either.
It's a fan. It looks like a fan thing, doesn't it?
Headbutt, Jimmy. Effort, Jimmy.
Don't.
Jimmy, effort.
Don't you misstop the things.
Effort, Jimmy. Jimmy. Jimmy.
What are you going to bed, Simon?
I just sort of pulled it out and it came out.
Okay then.
Picture it doesn't work, can it?
What? Oh, what's on? Oh God, it's a TV. Action! Action!
We're not on video. You don't have to lock that way.
And here we have my dad coming through in his blue anorak, and Anne, the little one, with a blue jumper and a black leather jacket. There is all right, brown, and my mum in the grey hair with the blue anorak. They are all going into the Ford. Anne is getting in the back. My dad is driving. Anne closes the door. Say goodbye to Linda.
There's somebody coming out there. They wonder why on earth you're dealing with them. Actually, it looks right grubby, doesn't it? Really. I think particularly.
Coat of paint on the white.
Well, next door you see it looks so bad. I think is the problem.
Oh yes, that's got that. That wasn't as bad as that when we were there. Our windows are all going rotten.
Hmm?
Our windows are all going rotten.
Yes, they've done a recently paint there.
That is our old house in Holyhead. That's my bedroom with half the bit of the window open, as usual.
Aluminium windows, top and bottom.
All right, we don't want to know about that.
Nice, isn't it? Yes, it just needs a paint.
They got our old bed and breakfast time, and the garden is looking as bad as ever.
That one there was a nice one. That's on the cut, isn't it? That one. It's through the. That's where the back alleyway comes out beside that house.
This is the old park I used to play in, wasn't it?
I used to ride my tractor and bike along the path.
Yeah, and I will. Ah, lovely. This is Holyhead Harbour. Don't know where. Gosh! It's an Anne and a mum. I remember playing along here. I fell in once.
Oh yes, yeah, I see. So you can't get 20, 25. And on Sunday night you get quite a lot of young people. Well, not every Sunday night. It depends on their mood because they live quite far away. So they come. They live not far from there. It's just about 7 or 8 miles. Sometimes, yeah, not often. Yeah.
Will you stop gabbling on? Well, I am recording.
Those seagulls on the rock over there. One's on the top, he's the king of the castle. Go right, he's springing over the rocks.
Run! Come on.
Come on, Grandad.
Move up there, Dad. On the rock.
Got him on Sydney pulling faces.
On the rock. Oh, did see your corn?
A bit corny. Climb up the cliff. That'd be good. Climb up
Yeah.
the one on the left.
Get it on slow
Jump in.
motion.
Here he is now. Sir, and
Don't you make me laugh. You make me laugh.
He's climbing up these rocks now, yes? Is this Mount Everest?
No.
Mount Holyhead. Crunch. What did you do?
Shut up, Anne.
Oh yes, now he's reaching the top, yes. Can he make it? No, watch it. No, at his age should he be climbing rocks? No. There he is. He got his slip and fall. You look like one of the apes in Gibraltar. Rock at Gibraltar.
Planet of the apes.
Can he jump? Go on. Yes, go on. Oh, my corn. Oh!
Shut up, Anne.
Professor Scruffy. Oh, he's running. Oh.
Shut up, Anne.
You. He looks worn out.
It's good, isn't it? Oh yeah, give me a hand. Come on. Okay, camera's away. Good.
Everybody know the car's going.
No, he won't. That's it then. Farewell. Once more.
You only have the lion on him.
This is in the morning of the first day in Wales. I am just coming out of the door. You can see this is the lounge. Come round through here. I am seeing them in the breakfast room doing no. Oh, she's doing the tea. Yeah, good. She's not in bed like my mum and dad. I'll soon get them. Oh, there's a toilet. And oh, don't know where that's a wall. Now here is my bedroom. Now we better be quiet.
Hi, good morning, folks. Here we have this cameraman up bright and early, taking the sights and scenes of
Dirty as usual.
British house. He's in his swimsuit. He's off down the pond for a swim in a minute.
No, it's okay, you'll get it recorded. This is the back garden of the house in Holyhead in the morning of the first day in Wales of our holiday. See the flower bed down there? Very nicely new lawned garden. Sheep in the background in the hills with a certain tree in its place. Move onwards to the field next door to us. It is again full of sheep. We mustn't forget to close the gate, or else they get in our lawn too much. Again, this is the back garden, but not such a good view. It's giving more detail of the garden. It's a brick wall there, which I was recording on just now. Now we come to the back of the house and past the window. Linda's room. Then the tool things. Then my room. Then Ewan and Simon's room. Again there. More hills in the background. And that road leaning up to I don't know where. Sprout bricks up there. Again there's sheep. Here we go, it's a garden again, the back garden, taken at a different view. As you may be able to see, like I said in the first bit, nicely newly lawned. Over there you may be able to see some hills. I think that is Holyhead. I just zoom in. I think it is. But you can see it's a very good view here though. The pylons which ruin it a bit. And the sheep. I'm about sick of these sheep. This is Claire doing a puzzle. Seem to be having a good fun. Again, this is in the morning. How much have you done, Claire?
Not much.
Not much. Well, is it a Mr. Man?
Yeah.
It is. What characters in the Mr. Men have they on the front?
Mr. Funny, Mr. Tickle,
Yeah.
Mr. Worm,
Yeah.
Mr. Newsy, Mr. Green.
Do you enjoy it? You enjoying it?
Yeah.
Had your breakfast yet?
Yeah.
Good. I'm stopping now.
This, of course, is Ewan recording. You can clearly see the magnificence of the instrument on his shoulder. Now, all I wanted to test was that put that thing through. You'll see a green light in there when you switch it on, which indicates to you you're recording. That's how you'll know, and you won't lose the picture again.
So I press it once.
Yeah, press it once.
It's green light now.
Well, that means it's on. That's when it's on. When the green light's on.
There we go. Now, as you can see, this is Simon on his bicycle, yes? He's a very good rider, I've been hearing from rumours, that's also. Don't get anything misjudged. There's an old banger that's going. Here's Simon on his bike now. Well, my friend's bike, actually. Yes, and he's ready to go, I think. Are you ready, Simon?
No, it's too steep.
Oh, papa. Well, okay. There's a lovely countryside. As we move along, we see an old banger, which Patrick told you already. Now, here's the most famous car in the world. It's ours. Green. Now, Simon really pelting down that hill. You can see the lovely countryside, as I've said. Now, here are the moo-moos. If we go further on, Daddy. He's trying to do a wheelie, trying as I might say. Yes, we get a better view of the cows. No, not the one in front of the screen. That's not a cow.
Thanks.
Now, we move further along. You can
see the lovely cows there. Now, as you can see, there's a farmhouse which me and Simon went by, and there's also a couple of villages there. A hill we might be able to climb. There's the cows again. Bulls. I think that's a bull. That one. That one there I think is a bull. Now, if we just switch off for a minute. Now we're indoors as we can see Linda there. We get a better view of Linda.
Well, I've been photographed in my 90s before. You can obviously watch what we're up to around here.
Yes, a lovely bit of body there.
There's your tea there, John.
If we get a close-up of the tea. Can we have a close-up of the tea, please?
The muscles there.
We can't see any of it. Oh yes, another lovely bit of body.
Oh, was it? I didn't even clip that.
Yes, as you can see it's
feet. Diamonds.
Yes, it is.
You need to zoom on it, not do that.
Yes, 10 times 50 coupons equals £5. Yes, we all know that. Now we see that old banger of a car, but as you can see that famous car once again with the extra registration.
You see it?
Remember they were saying that the other night. When you first start up, there should be 2 lights. Record and pause, and then the pause goes on.
Can you teach me?
I do that all the time, Dad.
Yeah.
That's how it That's how it's so good at doing it, isn't it?
That's why you keep leaving it on all the finger out.
Oh, well, your toast.
Right.
Hang on.
You climb over that when the door opens up. You're staying here at the same time, aren't you?
Get out, Ewan.
We're charging her.
That's all we've managed for you in 24 hours.
Stay off the spare. Wait till after 2 weeks. No. We don't mind, we don't mind that. If you don't, I decided that was quite enough for this year. Right? And particularly, I mean...
Well, you know what you could do, seriously. I mean, why not arrange it for a time when you can come and stay when we're at home after we come back to the week? If you wanted to do that, a triangular thing. He comes up here, you come down here.
No, we're going another fortnight, the last fortnight of August.
Yeah.
If Peter's still at Potter's Bar, and, Peter, and Michael knows all these is, if Peter's still at Potter's Bar, my sister's going to France for 2 weeks. We were going to move into her house for 2 weeks, which would have left this one vacant, and Michael could have only wants it on transit for Ireland. And I said, yes. And I said to him, but you must recognise that I won't know until the Friday whether Peter's still in Potter's Bar on the Monday.
I wish we got that other bit on the film.
That
one.
So I said, if you want to make definite plans,
We ought to reproduce. Would you be prepared to do a rerun on that?
Have a good time. Well, it's going to be a good day for you, the forecast.
Yeah.
It's warm already,
you
isn't
just
it?
have to take it that if you want to come, you can come whether we're here or not.
Ruth,
We
are we going?
You haven't got any kids in the car, you realise
I know,
that?
I thought
Perhaps this is a surreptitious attempt.
You get out quick now.
They've been quite happy.
Well, that's fair enough. I don't mind. Well, the beds are in the garden for all I'm cared. Come on,
The
come on.
beds have been taken down.
Oh, well, that's super. Nobody can fall off the top, can they?
Well, you only sleep on the bottom anyway. Nobody sleeps on the top one.
We had a boy who was nervous.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
In fact, I think
back.
Linda says she's got the missing bit for you. What was it?
What missing bit?
Linda, what was the missing bit in the bed you said you've got a spare bit of?
Oh, for the arms.
No? Not coming with us. Staying here. You can go back to the old house.
We were saying actually about the
Okay. Lovely, lovely.
Well, it's Simon and you and her are in together.
Oh, are they?
Patrick's on his own.
Oh, is it that?
And then next week, Ewan's having a turn on his own.
Oh, how?
Right, bye.
And Linda's in
Look
Yeah.
after yourself, and I don't want to come back to gloom and despair with any more notes. Just keep them to yourself if anybody rings
Yeah, I've
up.
got 3 pages already.
Yeah, I know, just keep them to yourself.
And I thought I'd make it as brief as
Don't
possible.
worry if one of these cards comes and says we're going to disconnect your phone.
Yeah.
I have now paid the bill.
Oh, I see.
I never pay till the red one comes on principle.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
But it may well be that with the pulse being a bit...
Send that bit to the post office, wouldn't it?
You better go.
With the pulse being a bit sluggish, it may well be to get that little card saying,
Yeah.
don't worry about it, I've been dealt with.
Right, have a good journey. What, you go straight to London now, are you?
Well, we're going to London, I don't know.
Few friends on the way.
Not going by the Cadio Valley and back.
No, I don't think we'll take that shortcut.
Very good. Well, remember it's that gate you want shut, okay?
Bye.
Cheerio.
Bye!
Bye. They're really funny. Which gate do you want kept shut, Danny says?
Out the way, Mum!
Goes that way.
Out the way, Mum! God. You nut.
Bigger pump. Bye bye.
You can see for miles.
Yeah,
can't
so
you?
watch, you'll have to move out the way so he can follow the car.
You and out the way,
You can go
please.
a bit further forward too, because they'll reappear at the top there, I think. Come round that
Okay, I've got the
corner
thing.
there.
You want to move? I'm carrying the thing. Bye bye.
Not like Abbott, Lauren Hardy.
Oh, they're
They'll
gone.
come up again, you'll see them again, I think.
Number
Past
two.
the house the other side. There, that's the last I think you'll see them.
Two women singing. As you can see, the landscape. Not too fast. Be good when this is done in colour. So far I can only put it in black and white. Yes. Come on, Anne! Get a move on!
Get inside, so hide for them. Come on, hide for them. Hide for them.
Anne! Hang on, Dad, you're in the way!
Maybe we're having a back view. Zoom on them. Okay, come on.
Wicks, there it's going. Zoom on him.
Doing.
I'm zooming on him.
If he gets right into the sunlight there.
Simon! Wave to us! Okay!
Is it green?
And as they come down, Linda coming down, wait for it, here comes Anne, yes we got Anne. Now as you can see, the island, hopefully we'll be going in the caves. It looks nice, doesn't it? Yes, you'll soon see us in the cave. There's the sea.
Got the pictures of the so.
And there's Anne's rear end and Linda's.
Okay.
There's Mum and Simon. And up we go now for a short break.
Right, here comes the Ewan descending into the cave once more, having rescued the fair crab in distress. Looking over to determine the safe way down, and will ultimately be making his way. I'll just show you the route he's got to take. Quite severe, as you see, but nothing daunted. Here he is. Stop! Got it on my wrong foot, or wrong hand. Hang on. Let's follow and see where Ewan's gone. This is the cave where the maiden was kept by the giant. Hello? Are you coming? Why? I'm waiting for you in the cave. I'm waiting for you in the cave. What? You're coming? There are considerable drips coming from the ceiling, apart from, oh, excuse me, Simon. Ed! What are you doing? Are you coming? No, not in here because you might drop it.
You can't get through there.
No, you can get through here though.
a bit dark.
Yeah, okay. Well, you keep... Simon, if you walk across there, you get your eyes used to it, you'll be able to see when it comes to the time. You climb up a pile of rocks there, you see.
Yeah, only got 9.
You going to do that one? Are you going to do that one? That's the one with the wet in it. Here, ladies and gentlemen, we have some more drips coming into the cave from various levels. Where's Patch? What? Is he far along? That's the way we do. And you climb out on the cliff that way. It's amazing he's forgotten all this, you know, Anne. That's what I would have thought, yeah. Quiet a minute, Simon. Let me just say, Patrick! Can you see him? You mean he's crossed over that entrance? He's on that, so the only way he can come round is there, isn't it? That's the only way he can go round. Yeah. Patrick! Come on! What's he saying? Get lost, yeah. Can you just hang on a sec? I'll just shout him again. Patrick, we're going to climb up the cliff. Do you want to come? Yes? In the cave. The roof will come down in a minute. Yeah? What? You found a secret passage? Yeah, they're all right. Yeah, you're okay. You know, when I say they're safe, just be careful of every one of them. Patrick! He doesn't sound any nearer. Oh, what a drip.
Are you coming? What you want to know?
Well, he must know this route. I'm sure he must remember it.
He's too busy watching out on the rock. Watching him.
Patrick, will you come, please? They're quite cut off by the tide. That's what, you know. Anne, can you help us up with the gear here, please? I think these are the intrepid explorers coming out of the cave, as you will see, looking out towards the sunshine and the sea and the lighthouse of the Skerries. Back inside the cave, something stirs. There's a Ewan. There's a Simon. Is there anything else hidden within the dreadful depths of this cave? The hand trembles as we turn right. Ah! It is there! It's an ant! I thought there was a medicine here somewhere. Well, I don't know. You see, it's supposed to last for... There we are, looking at Innisfudlin and the mouth of the cave from which we've just come out, and the rocks up which we've just climbed, and finally soaring up to the heights of these cliffs we see the modern age seagulls with their gulls and their birds. Thank you. I just said we see the modern gulls with their birds. And amused myself when I said it. Knowing it. What you always have to remember. Is there a green dot?
Come on up, Mum.
There's Anne there, brilliant. As you can see the magnificence of an Anne. But there's Patrick. The clips. A very unusual thing now.
What is this from under the sea?
Oh, don't! Ooh.
Go on, do it, Mum. Just shuffle a bit. Aim at her while she's doing it. Oh, a bit of a dildo.
You can't keep it up for long.
Stuff a few more on.
Here's a very unusual thing in life. It's called a... Here we are, waiting for them to come. I don't know whether we'll see them. I'll just show you something while we're about it. There's a video recorder which is recording. Now this is an old building. No kidding, when I just went in it, it had bats. I was going to hide in it. This is to prove that I was in the bushes by it.
This is the picture for not so good sunlight. See Simon and Ewan. Claire in the sandpit. Ewan playing football with a cricket bat in his hand. And Simon looking for it. Now this is the stuff for, this is the thing for the bright sunlight. This is the thing for indoors. This is the thing for not so good sunlight. This is the thing for bright sunlight, which it is today.
Here we are now. Them three coming up. Mum there, then Linda, then Kate. As we can see, if we get to see one, walking up this rocky mountainside. Yes, here they are. We just go over. Just we got that rocky bit there. Still coming up there. I think we'll leave it here.
Just a minute before you start. That's the...
There's Anglesey aluminium. As we go over, we can see Holyhead just vaguely. You can see the sea. All the mountains. There's a house. Now there's our cart. If you look very closely. If we come down a bit more, we see some awful creatures. I don't know whether they're from Mars or Jupiter or not. There's a view, there's a boat there. No, that's the lighthouse. It's a cliff. It's known that Stone Age people are here. Lived on top of it. We don't know whether we'll be lucky enough to see one, but you never know. Is that one peering round there? There is something peering round that stone. I can't quite catch it. Yes, it's a Stone Age person. Yeah, it's very obvious. There's been known to be a very fat, blodgy one around this part. If we can find it. I think that's the hand of it. Yes, that's a blodgy one. Now, here we are on the top of the big mountain. Ah. What a funny creature. Here's the monument. The monument says. And this one is pretty awful. That's very strange. I don't know which person. Take 3. Hello.
Press again.
Take 4. Very unusual. I don't know what it is. Stop, please, stop. What is your name? Patrick who? Very odd, it's my name. Anyway, what was it like in days of old?
Not much different.
Were there houses?
No.
Was there cars?
No.
Was there cows?
Yes.
It must have been quite a bit different then.
Not much.
What about the lighthouse?
No, that wasn't there.
I've been told it's been there for yonky donkey years.
Yeah, but not as long as mine.
How old are you?
6,485 years old.
You don't look it, you know.
That one?
No. You look very young.
I do, do I?
Yeah. We'll leave it here then. Thank you for the interview. You may go off now.
Thank you.
He looks wet too.
Take 1. Here. Here them coming down. Pat in the corner. Linda and Kath. We can see an Anne.
There's a rock there. See that haystack there? There's a rock at the other side of the field, and that's her.
Here's Simon coming up. And then going round. Here's an Anne and a Patrick. Big head there. You can hear again. Like a funny laugh always goes. Ah, there it is. It's an Anne, a full-size Anne. Full-size Anne. He stops. Film me down.
We're looking for a Ewan bird, which has gone floating. There it goes. To find its mates. We're not certain. Yes, once again we see signs of life amongst the natives. An old lady's being helped up by a young gentleman, and Ewan has arrived to give that practical assistance which only he can give. And there we see an Anne running across a field behind haystacks with a Patrick. Now on this occasion the haystack seems to be somewhat wider than Anne is, and in consequence there is no way in which we can... Yes, we have her once again as she darts. Patrick, that's a farmer's field, for goodness sake, he's just down there. Meantime, other very valiantly. She has now found her way down. She's trying to run out of the way of the camera, but of course that is not possible. The camera never lies. Right. This is the beautiful bay of Church Bay or Porthsoughton. And this afternoon we've just walked around from far beyond that cliff, along the top of the cliff, and behind us to a restaurant, cafe, ice cream shop, lemonade shop, everything else. And then we've come down to the sand. Usually on the sand you can find donkeys, and if you look carefully you may just spot some. And there we have a remarkable example of donkeys of the superior kind. You've heard that the Englishman has the greatest deal of difficulty putting his deck chair up. Well, this is nothing. It's known as a rotor ball apparently, having no success whatsoever. Yes, and here we have the lesser spotted Anne.
Action. Now here we have two non-professional rotor ball players, as we've seen in the other video, to try and get it up, but now we have succeeded. Daddy tried to stop. They're useless, as I told you. Oh, there is a hit. Ah, the miss. Ah, another one. Oh, a hit again. A miss. A hit. A hit. A hit. A hit. A hit. A miss. A hit. He keeps on hitting it round the same way, so it gets tangled up. But Daddy hits a miss. A hit. And we take you over to Claire. Super Bowl junk was there. That was Anne's guy, Super Bowl junk. There's Simon. As we go back to these feeble players. Yes, here we are. Oh, a hit. Another hit. A miss. Not unusual to see misses from these lot. Mind you, you haven't seen me play, so can't say much. No, I can't say much till there's a house. Holding hands in black, alright. Holding hands in black. Here we are again. Miss. A hit. A hit. A miss. Oh, a miss again. Ooh. Ooh. Very clever person who knows everything here. I think it's called Linda. Knows everything about this game. Now Daddy feels off. Oh, Daddy's gonna. Oh, we'd like to see this, yes. Lots of bits of weapons here. Daddy trying to. Let's go. There's a bat. So you come over. You can see the swings. They're very good.
Oh.
Still. Put it down there for Anne.
Come!
What? Come on, Anne, come out.
Say something, Steve.
Where is she? Where is she?
She's behind the armchair.
What you and your 2 arms?
Hey, I got 2 arms. No, I got 4 arms. Oh, it's a toe.
Mind the
You ticklish on your toes, Anne.
Not if I can hold them stiff before you get
Oh, that'd be very cool. Let's see.
Careful.
It's a Chapman.
There's nothing happening. You want to do something or something.
It's not open, it's smiling, gosh.
Try not to look at the camera.
It's camera face and trying to waste it really. You want to save it for something stupid.
Save it for interesting things. Not us.
Keep it on stupid.
Oh gosh, the thing's come off. It's okay, I'll put it on in a minute.
Give you itch.
Right, hop on the Zoom thing now.
Not a lot.
That's a good
There's a
idea.
brilliant idea, Simon. Mother Bentley.
I'm going to put it straight on television so we can see it.
Okay, I will.
Nothing on.
Erin!
No, the telly.
It's gone off again.
What's that?
Well, it's the handle, isn't it?
If I keep staring at you, it doesn't mean that I love you. I don't know what that means.
You don't have to leave me. He's staring at you with his mother and man, isn't he? Yeah.
Why?
Oh, his mouth is still
I'm going to
closed.
get hit upsetting.
Don't know why.
Another made up, really.
Probably be quite pleased with the other one.
There's that banging is always on there.
Bang!
Stupid.
Don't take any more of that out there. We've seen enough of that, haven't we?
Right, right.
He's called Brandy, wasn't he?
Yes, well,
Why?
all have certain problems.
I can't You can see the match play. But there's no don't have to play.
I checked there. Hey. Woo! Woo! Woo!
That'll do. Come on. Sometimes we used to get fed up with people, and what we did was banish them, not there, but just round the corner here to the well. It seemed to be a much more appropriate thing to do with them. The well was very much a central part of life, as you see. They're doing no work, they're just eating and drinking and talking. Now, what you really have to do is to understand that deep down in that well is some water which has got to come up via that new bucket into that black tank and then pump from that black tank via that pump there into the roof. Now I've got to get the slaves to work.
You got this. Can't lift it.
Not heavy.
Yes. Not used to it. Hey. Ugh. Ta-da! That's my contribution. It's quite good, but I wouldn't like to have to do it. As we were saying,
It's an
every
effort
bucket
just
full
to
look over.
the edge.
No head behind.
Is it there yet?
Are you looking?
Flat about. How do you know when to pull it out?
Okay. Now the moment of truth. Nothing in it.
Less than Linda, I think. Definitely less. We wouldn't win I wouldn't win a knockout competition on this.
This is Chemist Bay. High tide. Somewhere along the front here, the family are. Some of them will.
Oh, get lost, Dad.
John, what?
Jump.
It's alright, Anne, you won't be embarrassed by his trying to do the same thing again. Wait, what was that?
One of these Stone Age men who tries to throw stones as far as he can on the beach, ideally without hitting anyone.
I'll get lost, Dad. Ready?
This is you, and he's lost something in a towel. He can't find it. Completely lost it. Oh, what's that he's got there? It's Anne's bathing costume.
Where's the pound note? In the back pocket? Right.
Dad, you coming over there? Patrick, coming over there?
Considering you nicked my bag.
Too cold, he says. He hasn't got his pullover off yet. There's the commanding officer presiding over the beach.
And here is a ewan. As we can see, the ewing bird of Dallas. As you can see, he is walking down, being overtaken by a seagull, I think. No, he isn't. And as you can see, the commanding officer walking down the prom, keeping guard on watching people, watching they don't do any harm to the society. As we go back to the ewan bird, we follow him, and the commanding officer is having a very good look. He's wondering what this thing is called a ewan bird. We will go now. We come back to the commanding officer of this beach, who was actually captain of the HMS Hermes in the battle for the Falklands. Here we have the commanding officer. We come in closer as it's brushing its hair. God, everybody is frightened of this little creature called
Mind the sun.
the commanding.
Sun.
This is the vice commanding officer. Here, I don't know what that is. Oh gosh, we got a ewan.
It's me!
God, nah, scare. That we gonna. Oh, we don't want to look at your horrible yellow teeth.
Like yours, aren't they?
And there is the leader of this beach. The commanding officer, shortly called Anne.
Right up there. My people. Who did that, Ewan? I hope.
Yeah, because it makes it deeper. I'll get the pictures out.
So she's not filling out well. She doesn't get enough water in that bucket. Ah, that's better. Great energy here. We've got somebody else at mud pies now. Doing quite a good job of it. Claire enjoying herself, as you see. Getting things organised. Well, she can turn her back on us now. Okay, be like that.
Or if you'd like to add to the dedication.
From Geraldine. They want two slow ones together because they want to taste them. Well, Elaine's sitting in Geraldine probably inside with the tape machine on the desk. We're going to have two in a row for you after this movie.
You can see a lot of boats. Very lot of boats you can see. There's one. And two, three more.
Warehouse at 34 to 36 Church Street North.
I don't know that old man.
We have one box with 110 quality Ceylon tea bags at 50 pence per box.
We're not walking, are we, Mum?
What's you going to do?
So I got my chips. Really good there.
Can I get done?
No, you can't get done.
What are you doing? Look, I'm not hanging about, Simon.
I'm going for a break now. Ice creams, chips.
It makes you look.
Still recording now.
It makes you look silly, actually, darling. Don't forget, it makes you look silly when you look silly.
Oh no, it makes me look silly.
Yeah.
Me?
Yep.
Aye,
What does the red dot mean? Battery exhausted, doesn't it? What? Yeah, the battery is going too. For some reason. It's just about finished.
Is it running out of you?
This is Ball Bay, visited by the mob on Thursday afternoon, anxiously looking for ice cream shops. Where are you off to?
Can put the telly on. Not even going round.
It thinks only one chats round. Doing with these packets of crisps, Ewan? What? Because there seems to be one missing now.
Yeah, I know, it's in my lunchbox.
Yeah, but that was the two I set on the side for Simon and
Oh, sorry. You can put another one with the others in there.
Desert scenes in Aberfrau, with grass and sand, and of course desolation. And it is of interest to see sometimes the sand dwellers. There are some of them. Let's go a bit closer and find out what exactly they're up to.
I haven't been recording that, by the way.
You were.
I haven't. Do it again, Ewan. Please, Ewan, I am recording at the moment.
Okay.
Come through it.
Oh, pretty cat.
Not a putty cat.
Shall I?
No, don't. Dad'll hear this. Look, Dad'll see this. Better not, Ewan. Look, I know that's a cat, but don't worry. Don't throw the poor thing. Now throw a cushion so I can get it on pause.
Oh, okay.
Like, don't throw that cat.
Sorry. No cushion.
Yeah. Not at me. Can't throw the cushion, Ewan, so I can see. Dad'll see this, you know. You don't want to see that horrible face.
Whoa!
Get off, Ewan! Don't do that!
Whoa! Touch!
You're a mental problem.
I'm the greatest in a baby. Whoa. Isn't it lovely?
Well, throw it.
Keep you going. Going. Woo! You saw that, didn't you? Oh, I can't wait for that, isn't it? That's suddenly. Woo. I'll see you later. Okay, bye folks. Bye folks. Remember, if you want anybody, I'm always here. The greatest. I'll see you later then, friends. Keep you cool though. Keep it mad. Hey, I'm still here. You can I'm still here. Okay.
Pussy! moment I can't see the pussy. There it is. We will find it. The cat has obviously gone. We have a technical hitch here now. We are not able to show this program anymore.
Fire.
I'm filming the wall.
There you are, you see. Okay. On you get. This is up Millis on the way to the top of Holyhead Mountain. Very typical rural scene. Vision of Holyhead Bay in the background and some Celtic invaders coming up the hill. Lady examining her war wounds. The signs of life. There's the mother walking away. The Anglesey aluminium pier and the longest breakwater in the world, Holyhead breakwater, with Church Bay and the main island of Anglesey beyond. And once again the Stone Age settlers. Sound of ducks. See if we can find them. There's some kids this there, look. I have a picture of one of the invaders into Holyhead. The B&I ship rapidly approaching from Dublin on its way to Holyhead.
Is it?
Oh, look at the goat, it's right up on there. The mother knows what's then, so perhaps the other one will come.
Can we move
Of course, the question is here, which is the goat?
He's got bad throat like we've got.
Machine gun.
Leave my kids alone.
Get that.
Here comes the little one.
Get that. Let my kids alone. Let my kids alone.
It's amazing the sort of wildlife that inhabits water tanks.
Stop hiding, Anne.
Hidden in there is a rare specimen that only from time to time comes out to be viewed. You can just see it crawling out. There you see. Beautiful colouring of the hillside. There's the B&I ship waiting for the British rail ship to come out. We calculate that the B&I ship has arrived early today, understandably perhaps because it's been a difficult job for them to even come into Holyhead in the first place. We've seen a lot of animal life coming up through the village of Mullerth, as this little hamlet just beyond is called, and there's just a sample.
That's it, now you're okay.
This is Windsor finishing off the remains of Kit Kat's breakfast, having duly taken second place. And now Kit Kat's mucking him about.
She's very good, really. Bye bye, Windsor.
Off goes Giles' cat.
Kit Kat wants to play. Give you a wash, Windsor said. You look as if you need it.
No, what's down there? There's another kitten, surely. Oh, funny noises that I don't know. Wait, I'm going to investigate and mess about again.
Such a lovely black furry back. You're going to jump on it. Alright, I was
think
only
she got a bit.
playing.
Yeah.
Windsor, don't you want some milk? Windsor, you're being chased. Oh dear. You mustn't play with Windsor's tail. Is she playing with your tail, Windsor? No, Windsor, that's naughty. Oh, it's such a lovely waggy tail. You leave my rear end alone. The kitten can bear to leave alone. It's just got to be played with. Windsor.
Can't get up there.
Have
a go.
Windsor is going to drink the washing up liquid. It is also found the tin of kitty cat. You're being looked at, Windsor. Windsor, you'll cut your tongue.
What? She's going to jump on the kid.
want to get up to where Windsor is.
Where's that Windsor gone? Don't worry, Windsor's coming back again. Look at it. No.
We've lost her.
You mustn't go in the cereal box.
I want to get up to where Windsor is.
You're too little.
Make a start, get in there first. That's a bit higher.
Liz, it's all a bit dangerous. A bit dangerously. Windsor looking very superior from a great height.
Yeah, get down, Windsor.
You shouldn't be up there. I'm only letting you stay there. That is not a meow. Windsor settling down in the sunshine.
Oh, Holyhead Kitty's not there.
Oh! Oh dear.
Huh? Yeah. The boys resolutely preparing for their walking trip. They're not in fact going to go to the ice cream van, which is waiting to get them into their clutches. View. There's Ewan, part way down, 365 steps from the top to the bottom. There you see the suspension bridge from Holy Island to the South Stack Island. Tremendous view in a stormy sea. Over on the right is the cave. Above that the crane that pulls up provisions when they arrive by boat, as they have to in very stormy weather. Ewan again in the far distance, just turning a corner. And Patrick's appeared. Why are you going to say anything, boy? You have to say something now.
Oh, John.
But you're still shut.
Oh no.
Yeah, especially for you. about to pounce.
No, when I'm going,
No, stand back, look, John's filming. There. Come on away, look, John's taking a footage.
Some years passed, and Dick Whittington became Lord Mayor. Not once, but 3 times. So the Bowbells were right when they said, "Turn again, Whittington, Lord Mayor of London. Turn again, Whittington, thrice Mayor of London." As for Dick Cat, he lived on a fat of the land in that far off country. And through his dying day, Dick Whittington never forgot to send the cat that brought him wealth and happiness.
Lovely, isn't it?
Anne! Oh my, I don't know, I've got a big tongue. Are you recording this, Dad? Dad, are you recording? Dad, are you recording this? You recording? Are you recording, Dad? Oh! You are. Oh, you thanks for putting your thumb up, Dad.
Don't record me, John.
This is us on our way to Blaenau-Festiniog via the valley to the south of Snowdon. This is the ridge from Snowdon Ranger Youth Hostel leading up to Snowdon. Quarries at the foot. There's the ridge itself going up. I didn't hear any noises, did you? Another view slightly lower down. Very, very clearly defined ridge. A few minutes ago you could see the little train which goes up to the summit disappear over this edge. There's Snowdon to the extreme right. Going on the Nan Moor, a delightful little valley leading up into the mountains to the west of Blaenau-Festiniog. We're now looking out over the valley to the south of Bethkellet, and through there the hills and mountains to which we've just come of Snowdon. Oh no, we're at Crazor, aren't we? We're in the hills above the village of Crazor, looking towards the same peninsula. Here we see how the Welshman drives to music with no hands. You'll notice that there's no hands on the steering wheel, and yet she's going along, driving us very successfully on this mountain road. We have to close and open several gates on this road. Here's one of them, with a couple of our special servants. Pat had got to today. Well, if you look over the gate, you'll see. In fact, that's what you call very dim parking. Wales is renowned for its ancient railways. Not least is the one that now comes through since the end of May of this year to Blaenau-Festiniog, which we visited on the Wednesday of our second week in Anglesey. This part of the station is the station which deals with the British Rails trains, and we're now waiting for a train which hopefully will bring Patrick and Ewan into Blaenau-Festiniog in about 20 minutes time. You can see that this is the British Rail side because of the broader gauge of the railway track. Now compare that with this side of the station, where as you see the track is very much narrower, and furthermore you've got an unusual device there to modern day viewers of railway systems. That is a water tank for providing water for a steam engine. Unheard of on British Rail now, since everything is either diesel or electric. Behind the town you can see the impressive mountains which have been very extensively quarried over the years. In fact, we're about to go up to one of those quarries when the boys come in. Thackweth Quarry. Simon has now got to join his railway engine for the trip down the valley. Fortunately, he's found that there's already a driver there. Obviously, no flexible rostering on this railway line. Let's go and see how he's getting on. Problem. Boys should now be coming off the strain. Well, there's a surprising reception committee for them. You see the commanding officer of Blaenau-Festiniog station, and that's it. There's the expectant reception committee. No banners or anything like that, just all looking towards the end of the train. And here we have one of the passengers off the train, thankfully reunited with his mother.
Oh look Mum, there's no way of finding it.
Yeah. Was it just an ordinary little ticket? Yeah.
Still anxiously looking through here to see if we can see anyone that we know.
Oh Dad, there's nobody you can see.
And there is what you might call a Ewan.
Where's the bag, Patrick?
I think he's seen us. He's now climbing over the wall or something.
I'm and carry all the time. Then he starts to song.
Simon's got
He's
it.
got to carry it, and then he gives it to Simon.
This is what you call trespassing. He's trying to avoid paying his fare, I think. And here he comes again.
In his bobber boots.
In his bobber boots, as Anne says. Anxiously looking for his mum and his dad. Oh, no, no, no. We knew where you were.
Me and you never.
Betsy Coed later on in the evening. Anne and Pat were shopping. Linda was sitting in the car. The boys were on the train. But here comes somebody we know in a red shirt over the rocks. And somebody else. Why? There's the bridge at Betsy Coed.
Where? That's Simon. And that's Gillian. And that's Anne. That's my dad. And there's Thomas. And there's just you.
I look like a girl there.
How old you?
About 4 or 5, I think I lost them.
Good Gillian, did you see yourself? Yeah. You know she's you? That's you.
No, it's Wendy. That's Joe.
That's this.
That's Wendy.
The other day.
That's right, that's Gillian. Yeah. Good to look at, aren't they? Yeah.
trees in Anglesey, Hilton.
That was in Clovelly Hall.
Oh, they're all at Clovelly Hall.
No,
aren't they?
some of them aren't. The ones with Simon on his own now.
He uses the swimming pool.
It's in Clovelly Hall.
Yeah, there's a swimming pool there. But it's quite funny actually, because you see, I mean, I can. There's one particular case where I was saying to them, now look, I knew what I told. I told you when you use that camera, you mustn't finish on a person. I'm doing it all.
Dad, you're in the way again.
All you can see is the hands. Johnny's flinging it on all the hands.
And then the end
Zoom's
away
gone, of
from
course,
the
hasn't it?
camera, and then reappearing at moments when he doesn't realise that he's reappeared.
Have you got matchsticks? Really?
Matchstick.
Yeah, for the zoom.
Cool.
Remember Titch? Remember Titch?
Yeah, Titch on telly.
Easy,
The
yeah.
nose, yeah. Did you used to hold the nose?
Yeah.
Like that, yeah.
That's it,
That's it, yeah.
yeah, like that he used to go. You just look his thumb.
So, and that, like that.
Like that. You just sit there holding Titch, sitting there like that. Holding that 3 months ago.
Oh, yeah, that was it.
Have you got lots?
And let's have a look at those photos. It's coming up the stairs to Simon's room. And here is an Anne. Is that Simon? No, no.
Yes, but this is Simon's bedroom as it was before. When we come the next time, we will see it as it will be. Patrick doesn't realise it, but he's in fact got his back to Simon when he's feeling hungry. Just turn the camera around and you will see the picture of Simon when he's feeling hungry.
Just the back off.
Not true at all.
He's lost one leg.
I've one off.
Oh dear, Patrick, have you changed this thing here, darling?
What thing?
I've just realised that for some reason we're recording over what we were doing yesterday.
And here is the biggest horror of all. My dad.
You want to take the view out of Simon's window? There's a nice view there actually, Simon. It's a park.
Scare
Those beautiful flowers.
Beautiful. Now we are looking for an Anne.
Get going. I can see a scruffy there through the mirror. There's a mirror on the wall. The mirror on the wall.
Now you'll get a green light anyway without it filming, won't you?
Yeah.
One of the tricks is to see through that thing.
Cool. Yeah.
Close one eye, not the other. Put it hard up against your eye. Right?
Yeah.
And you see now, can you see a horrible thing opposite you? I mean, it might scare the life out of you, but it's only, what is it?
Yeah, I've got it now.
You've got the green light. Now that normally indicates that you're filming, but in this case it doesn't, because we've deliberately arranged it.
Yeah, a green light now.
You're now filming.
Right,
You
there's
can
an
still
opening.
see. Now do your commentary.
And there's you playing with a Lone Ranger thing. And out the window you can see, well, you can't see anything. Yes, you can see something now, it's going to focus. And there's some flower beds, and that's all.
Now when you want to stop it, press your trigger again.
Sure. There's some of my models and books and a door there that leads into the loft and the desk and the floor. And I think, yeah, there's something from America, and I think that's all.
Where's your figure then?
Who plays guitar, sir?
No one.
Nobody.
No. I think my dad will start it over.
Your mum used to play, didn't she? In Holyhead.
No, 10 years maybe.
Oh, I'm sure I've seen Thelma playing it.
You play guitar, Anne?
No, I need a book.
Sit down.
Go away, Charlie. Don't put on the, when you're coming downstairs. Get them when they're coming downstairs, Patrick. When they're coming downstairs. Your mum and...
Out the way! Yeah.
Shades of, oh, I know what it's reminding me of. You wrote the program on television program He crawled through into this loft you see and fell down in the bedroom and thought of his neighbour.
That's recorded, isn't it?
But the trouble is with this wall, it never seems to fill any higher. About 50 feet. I know this fortnight since it's not rained at all, but there's been nothing going into the well anyway. Nothing going into the ground, in fact.
Yeah, but wells are at
Constant.
a water level. There's a water table, isn't there?
Yeah.
And wells are governed by that, aren't they? Not so much water going in as the water table.
So you reckon it wouldn't fluctuate?
They don't fluctuate very much.
So what he really needs to do is to...
He wants a pump.
Yeah.
The easiest thing is to drop the pump down the well.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then pump it out.
Yeah.
And that's the you can buy submersible pumps.
Yeah. Yeah.
I priced one not long ago, £100.
Yeah.
And you just drop that down, and then you could run that from your tank